Man, there's all sorts of flies coming in here.
Right? Get out. Come on.
And you let it back in.
Oh,
Okay,
come
well.
on.
By the way, I'm just going to warn you now. If you make, like, what is it, puns? Alright, is that the word?
What? What about puns?
About, like, the things that I've said about movies and stuff like that. References, yeah. About certain things, he ain't going to get a single one of them. So I'm just going to let you
He's not going to get what?
a single one of them.
Listen,
Oh, okay.
I have a whole list of movies that he has to watch already,
It just kind of gets longer.
including Back to the Future.
So none of this down here
He's going to do anything.
No.
That stuff is moving super slow. Yeah, we're getting outflow winds.
Mm-hmm. So my suggestion would be, we might want to hang out here. Let's drop south. What do you think?
Where to?
Just down to Renfrew, maybe.
Yeah.
Because
That boundary is like right there at Renfrew.
mm-hmm. And those storms are going up pretty quick. I mean, they're
Here's Mr. Fly.
he's fixing to go bye-bye. He's fixing to go.
Look at Philip rhyming.
So yeah, the hook up there by Spivey. But the thing about it is that's nowhere close to the boundary. So probably just a big hailer.
Yeah.
I mean, we can sit here for a little bit if you want.
You're the driver. I'm just the secondary navigator.
Lightning's starting to pour out of that one over there again. Notice what way the fans are turning though,
Mm-hmm.
and what way they're facing.
Yep.
Northeast.
Mm-hmm.
So, no real tornado opportunities here, sir.
Nope.
Man, that lightning though. Did you get any bolts at all?
I think I got like one, and it wasn't even nothing that I'm gonna use at all.
Gotcha.
Did you get any?
No, it started raining as soon as I got my camera out.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, never mind.
If anything, I think. Well, not just that.
Like I said,
but,
Hailer, let's go south. Get out, fly, get out. No. There, blow him out.
Two of them.
Yep, good.
You and your friend.
Ha ha, there goes one.
Be gone.
Oh,
There's two back there.
oh, man.
Got a whole family of
Be
them.
gone.
All right, let's go south. We'll go over here. That should be our storm right there with the rain
Yeah.
coming out of it. Because there's Renfrew up here. did put some pretty hefty storms coming in
Yeah.
around Waukeeta, in that area. So I remember what it said about getting over there into Blackwell in that range.
Mm-hmm.
So
Those wind turbines on the back ends of them are shaped a lot differently than the ones in Oklahoma.
yep, different companies.
Yeah. Things are moving quick.
Mm-hmm. So weird. Look at the direction those are going.
Yeah.
Look at the directions the one down there are going.
Mhm. Look at how this one, you can see the fins on it. They bend one way and then they bend the other way.
I've noticed that they're hauling a lot of those off on flatbeds now. They're cutting them up
Yep.
into pieces. Man, look at the flex on the end of that thing, dude.
Yeah.
Golly.
They are moving pretty quick. That's insane.
Yeah, we've got to be on the southeasterly flow.
Yeah.
So do they like can they automatically pivot into the wind or like something
Yeah.
controls them?
They automatically do it.
So it has a weather station on top of it, and it talks to the computers and tells them what direction the wind is out of, and then they turn to that direction. They can control them from computers at their house too. The technicians can. They can shut them off, turn them on, whatever. But those things, if the winds hit a certain speed, they will shut off, but they'll also feather the props where the wind won't mess with them. Renfro. I say we'll just go right down here to Highway 11 and go right back to the west.
There's a lot going on north from.
Those are some big old headers, man.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed one thing that's happening.
It's all filling in.
Yeah, and here's the thing. That's where the wind's gonna be.
Yeah.
Man, look at the hook up there, dude.
On that one.
Yep. And from what I can tell, there might be a couple of chasers that are up there on it.
I guess we're not going fast enough.
60. What do you reckon the structure looks like on that?
Well, it just hooked around a little bit more.
Huh?
So it just hooked around a little bit more.
What's the velocities look like? You don't have surface, do you?
Well, I might. Yeah, one board. Yeah. Nothing.
How is that possible? Hailers?
Yep.
You got me, bro.
My thing is, and what I'm thinking about is, I guess worst case scenario is we get to this road, we go west, and then we get all the way up there, and then just nothing.
Yeah, but it's not that far to Waukeeta.
Yeah.
I mean, 15 miles, I think. If it doesn't do anything, we can stop. I mean, we could stop at Red Hill Road and watch it and see what it does. But I think that it's supposed to strengthen, to be honest with you. I mean, it's getting bigger in size,
Right.
and it is the south end of the system. What? Oh, yeah? You want to go out there?
That's a long ways.
Yeah. It's moving southeast. It's going to die out, too.
Wow.
Go to Dodge City. Go to Dodge City Hall on your phone and see what it looks like, because that's going to be the closest one to get any.
Yeah. Got a hook on it. Velocities are looking pretty decent.
Yeah, but by the time we drove out there, that's what would happen.
Yeah, I wasn't saying driving out there.
Because we're way over here. It's way there.
Yeah.
And it died out. We didn't make it past there.
Right.
So. And the thing about it is, Hailcore ain't very big one. I mean, if it was going to tornado, it would have hail on it and
Yeah.
everything. Look what this one's tied into.
Yep.
That one. Wow, look at that. But you know what it is?
Windy.
Rain wrap.
That's why there's no
See
reports
that?
coming off of it.
Yeah, you wouldn't see nothing on it anyways. I mean, Carnivore Joyce. Cody Knox says, hello, gents.
What's up, Cody? How's it going?
Oh, we
Joyce?
said Zello, gents.
Oh, Zello. Well, I don't have cell service.
We don't have good enough cell service for Jello.
I lied. Never mind.
Okay, he lied. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm a big liar now because it keeps going up even more. I'm on Zello.
Yeah, I know you're living on BFE, so it's usually not sitting out there.
Yep, that is it. Bunch of buzzards and tumbleweeds and all that though.
He's having a hard time. Ah! I thought he's going to take us out, dude. He's like,
Yeah, you guys heading south to Illinois.
that is correct, sir.
10 for. Riddle me this. What's worse, flying through the windshield or having something come through the windshield?
Oh, listen to you. You guys. Remind me to stop by and get you a couple of bottles and some milk up here.
Are cookies provided like with the milk? Or is that what, like,
Careful,
Longhorn.
mister, or I will set you up with those guys.
Hey, they might be friendly. You never know.
Maybe.
Let's go knock on their door and be like, hey, he dropped me off. Have a place
No,
to
I wasn't
stay.
talking about knocking on their door.
No, you
I just
you
put
drop
them
me
out in
off.
the middle of
Yeah, you drop me off and then I'll go over there.
That's one of those. Which is faster, you
Right.
or the cow?
It may not look very
That's a
fast.
big
but-
old iron there.
Woo! That was close.
All right.
There comes those wanting to unalive birds.
Huh?
So those are those wanting to unalive birds.
That is exactly what that is. All right, we're gonna take them off so that the folks can get.
Smrockas.
Got to be some lightning bolts flying out of this thing here in a little while.
Mm-hmm.
You would think. I hit him and knocked him over against the window.
Small time effort.
Oh yeah. Go Cards.
They just added on to the high school over there. It looks pretty neat.
Yeah, it's been that way for a little while, but yeah, looks good.
There goes the
Thought the
SOS signals.
The chicken over there's pretty good.
10 for. Do what?
I said, here goes the Morse code again. You might even be able to see that storm back behind there. Up there by Harper.
Yeah. Man, look how long that feeder band is. It goes all the way from there all the way up there.
Mm-hmm. That's that boundary.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, you're right. Chattering teeth again.
Yeah. My camera is scared.
I think I see why.
But
The plastic is cracked on this side right here.
is it really?
Yep.
And speaking of that boundary, it looks pretty gnarly on there.
Yeah.
So the weird thing is, look at that backwards hook.
Mm-hmm. You got one backwards and one trying to go the other way.
There's some velocity on that panhandle storm.
Yeah.
Oh no, which one?
The panhandle one.
Yeah. I mean, we've got
PTSD now.
Alva. Freedom. Moreland.
Mm-hmm.
And that storm.
Yep.
And it does not.
Look great.
Huh?
Hmm.
What?
What?
Look at that.
That was the only thing out there too.
That's this doing a surge.
On old X. Oh.
Whoa. Never mind. Never mind. That's like 2 hours away.
Yeah, no thanks.
We will go back to our lonely little storm here. So it's getting sucked north.
Mm-hmm.
You know what my suggestion would be?
Hmm.
Go that way.
Go back that way.
Yep. Because is that not moving? I mean, it's developing to the. I think we turn around and go back. And the reason being is we go back towards Bremen and Blackwell. Because there ain't nothing else happening out here.
It's flatlining.
Yeah. Or we just go back north a little bit. Let's go back up to Argonia. What do you think?
It's flatlining on Eastern there.
It's a power inverter.
That makes sense.
However, comma is it's faster to go back that way than back to Caldwell. But we're gonna be driving through a lot of rain if we do that.
Yeah.
Did it? So, are there any roads on this one that we could just take straight north?
32 through Manchester up to Anthony.
What do you guys want to do?
Go radar one more time.
I mean, that's the closest storm that even has a hook on it. The only severe warning storm.
Thing is, it's moving east at 30 miles an hour. I don't honestly think that it would be worth going all the way back up that way. If I'm just putting that out there. Because also, in my thinking, if it was something decent looking or something like that, there would be reports on something at least.
Yeah.
The last reports were whenever we were all on that first initial one.
Let's turn around and go back east then. Because that, I mean, at least we'll be in a storm. And
You talking about going to the northern one? Like,
go to the one that's over there by Blackwell. I mean, we're right on Highway 11. We don't have to
Yeah.
make any other adjustments. We just go straight
right.
east. I don't know how fast that one's moving, but
Let me look.
probably about the same speed.
Yeah, 30 miles an hour.
But I mean, we're Medford to Blackwell is only like 30 miles, so
Yeah. Got a big old tower over here.
Mhm.
So got a big old tower over here.
Yeah. It is developing off of the south end of that too, so I mean, there was a snack.
I think what this thing's gonna start doing, it's gonna start putting those storms just one after another.
Yeah.
I wonder what the flies feel like whenever they just go out the door.
Rips her wings off of them.
Their friends will never believe
They
it.
no longer become flies.
Yeah.
They become rocks at that point.
They become rocks or eyes
Mhm.
without the fly part.
Woo-wee. Car getting a little squirrely there.
It's the driver. All the years, it's catching up now. Finally about equal.
That'd have been my Tacoma. It probably ripped the front axle out from underneath it.
Well, a deer tried to do that one.
No, my second Tacoma.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, look at the hail core on that dude now.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we jinked when we should have jived. If we
Yeah.
would have went east at Medford, we would have been pretty close to where we needed to be already.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We're doing all right.
Is that a new wall cloud report or is that an old one?
Where's that?
18. No, that's a new one. 1838.
Yeah.
Very low, fast rotating wall cloud and funnel.
Near Bremen?
Yeah.
It figures.
I don't see how though. There's like no velocity on that thing at all.
Maybe they're thinking that it's a rotating wall cloud and it's just the
Leading edge or whatever.
leading edge of the stone, kind of like a roll cloud.
Yeah.
Who reported it?
Might have been those boys in that Ford F1 or the Ford Ranger.
Right.
Raya Nevea.
Never
No
heard of
idea
it.
who that is.
No velocities on it whatsoever.
No. Zilch.
I do notice that everything is starting to progress east and southeast now.
Yeah. Also, seeing all this stuff around us, one thing I do realize that everything is now high-based.
Yes. Except for that cloud right there.
Yeah.
It's just a lonely little wind cloud.
Or, if you're a local, that storm chases, end quote. It's a funnel cloud.
You could say that. Look at that one up there.
Yeah.
See it?
Think he has friends?
Cloud?
Yeah.
Probably not.
That's sad.
I think that's an optical illusion.
Yeah.
There's white clouds out in front of that, and there's dark clouds back behind, and it makes it
Right.
look like that that's a lowered base,
Right.
but it is not.
Bunch of SLCs.
That it is. I don't think my beacon is updated because it says that we're in Medford.
No. Because we're just now about to come into Medford.
That might be right then. I got two dots right behind me. I wonder who that is.
One of them's me, the other one's Joseph Dunning. But I do not see yours.
That's because I don't have mine.
Oh,
There. Now IBB porting.
So that one's showing up on radar.
Hello, Jay.
What's up?
I seen Nightbot smack somebody a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was Butterfly. It says stop spamming emotes or whatever it was. They put him in Nightbot
Timeout.
jail.
Little
What is
dust
going
coming
on
off of
over
that.
there? Yeah, see that? Is there any
Nothing.
huh?
Nothing.
Well, dude, it's only in one spot.
Yeah. This is a dirt road, but it's going pretty high up just to be a dirt road.
Want to go that way? Wow, see that? There's lightning. What's going on there? We might want to hang out here and see what happens.
Yeah.
There's winds like that blowing. And they're all going that way.
Really no wind right here, though. If you look at the trees, it's
Yeah.
still.
So why that?
Well, I would love to give you an answer.
Come on now, I know you know. That is some very tall corn.
Yeah. Very healthy looking corn right now, too.
And so the dirt is still there.
Not near as much as what it was.
No, it is. And it actually can't be a gustnado.
Mm-mm. The closest thing it could be would be like a land spout.
Yeah, but there's no.
Right. There's Brandon Pennell.
Pumping gas.
Free gas at that.
I'm calling him heavy duty.
Yeah.
Because that's what he drives. It's a heavy duty.
Don't see it anymore.
I do not see it no more. So maybe it was a little land spout. No, it's over there still. You can see the dust. See it?
Yeah, just barely.
Right there. You can
Yes.
really. Maybe if we get up here, we can pull off that
Yeah.
direction and maybe see it. Yeah, I mean, it ain't.
County road coming up.
I ain't worried about it. I mean, there's still dust being picked up over there.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a really wide area.
Right. I think we lost him.
So south of us, that storm just picked up.
Yeah, I was telling you that just a couple minutes ago.
Huh?
I was telling you that a couple minutes ago.
Why is my beacon not updating?
It's looking like that stuff that's coming out of Arkansas City, Caldwell. It's all shifting down to the
Okay.
south.
All right. Stand by one.
From Newkirk and K County.
Look where the boundary is and look where that storm formed.
Mm-hmm.
We might want to hang out here.
Yeah. I would keep going east and drop south.
Yep. Go up here to 74.
Right.
and then drop south. If that
Yeah,
ties
copy
into that boundary,
Yeah. It might just explode.
wow, look at that thing go.
Mm-hmm. Here you go. Here's your charger back.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Just in time for mine.
All right, I'm gonna rotate that over there so those people can see it. I think.
Not really gonna be able to see much. 'Cause
No, but let's see. That's it,
I
right?
have to go the other way.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
there.
that'd be that one.
There we go.
You know, for as much rain as we've gotten, I think this is the greenest I've seen corn in a while.
Mm-hmm. So now they're expecting that to move southeast. Because
Yeah.
look where they moved that.
That's what Cody was saying.
But you know how juicy that area is down there.
Mhm.
Man, that hail core dude just went nuts over there by Arc City.
And that storm is taking a poop.
Huh?
That storm just took a poop.
Hours?
Yep.
Hmm.
I think we're behind the dry line because, and if not, then we're in just a pretty decent sized pocket of dry air. Because right now we're sitting at about 65 to 68.
On the dew point?
Yeah.
That's still enough to get it done, though.
Yeah.
I would say that it's probably going to tornado by Arc City. Look at the hail core curl around.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that my beacon isn't updating because we are not near Medford. We still need to keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
We're almost at Deer Creek.
Yeah. I think, honestly, because it's happened to me before, it's for some reason tablets are so bad at keeping your location in the right
Mhm.
spot. Especially iPads.
Yeah. What's our little feller doing out there to the west?
I was just looking at it. Ugh. pacing
bow
up on
echo. It's gonna bow out. That's what it's gonna do. Yep. Outflow dominant, bowing out. It'll be a wind bag.
I mean, with it being the 45% hatch for wind today, I wouldn't doubt it.
Mm-hmm. Cody said there's enough shear there for it.
Yeah.
You know what though? As maxed out as the Lightning was,
We haven't seen hardly any.
the best lightning we've seen was whenever that was in a tornado
Yeah.
warning up there in Kansas.
And even after that.
Yep.
But when I looked at the models as we were already headed out, the lightning rate went down a lot.
Really.
Were we taking 74?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So that storm is actually increasing. Hey, look.
Are we doing 74 now?
We already passed it.
Yeah.
Which storm were you talking about?
Well, it is losing its reds.
I was about to say, because the one we were on that's south of us is pretty much done for.
Yeah.
So they've got ping pong ball sized hail up in
Arc
Arc
City.
City.
Yeah, I would imagine. This is where I grew up at, guys. My parents owned that building right there, all of this land, and we lived in that house right there.
Oh.
So what is this storm doing?
Hold on a second. I'm reading some of the stuff that the National Weather Service has put out. Full sounding has hit the interwebs. 4,000 joules per kilogram at Cape. Surface surface Cape. 1 kilometer helicity of 353 meters squared per second squared. Sick hail parameters are high, but not off the chart. That's about it. Nothing tornadic.
So this southern side, which would be right here, if you look, is starting to hook around. And that would be probably the best thing that we could be on right now.
Yeah.
I mean, find us a place to pull over. Hopefully we start getting some lightning flying out of it. Well, I say that, it just joined a leg
Yeah.
back there. I think I just got an actual update on my tablet, that's why.
Well, there's plenty of roads if you want one.
I say we go make it to Blackwell. And I don't think the storm's going to outrun us. And go north on I-35. There's a road that goes toward Bremen on the backside. And we can just hang with it there. It'll drop us down into Blackwell eventually. And was looking pretty gnarly on that backside back over here.
Yeah.
If it's going to dive into 4,000 joules at Cape, that would be the side that would do it.
Depends on where that was coming from, though.
Yeah. Right now, we still have southeasterly flow,
Yeah.
which is good. I mean, all of the wind generators are still facing the southeast, so. And the thing about it is I mean, we may just want to hang out right here, and that way we can jump on 35 and drop south fast,
Right.
because we've got storms that are coming in behind us now too. And if they start to mature,
Yeah, the CU field that's further down that way, it's currently sitting in 2,500 joules to 3,000. This stuff that's up in here is sitting in between 3,500 and 4,000. But the 4,000 is a very small tongue of 4,000. It kind of just snakes up in it.
yeah, well, and that's what they were talking about on the Storm
Yeah.
Prediction Center. So, I mean, there's no point in trying to make it over to Kildare or Newkirk or anything like that. This is trying to curl around right here. So I think we find us a place to pull over. Let's not blocked by corn.
Good luck with that.
I think we can pull over up here by the overpass.
Yeah. There's one coming up after this tree line a little ways that points north. It's open field, but it's either going to be wheat or corn.
Or corn. But the rotation, according to radar, is going to be north of us.
Mm-hmm.
Almost due north. So if we were going to go up and get into a hook, we would have to go north to Blackwell, where those guys are.
Yeah.
Which I'm alright with that. That's like 6 miles up there, 5 miles.
I don't really see anything. That's the thing. I don't really
Yeah, because, I mean, we're looking at it from the rain side of it right now.
Mm.
You get up inside of it a little bit better, you'll be able to see it. And our exit's right up here, so
Yeah.
we may as well just run up there. And then if not, we'll just jump right back on the highway and back down this way.
Check out velocity, see if it's saying anything.
I don't imagine that they look that great, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than staring at highway and
Back end of a
yeah,
car.
Nissan.
Actually, you know what? Straight back over that way. That's where
I
it's
see
at.
it, yep.
Yeah. Oh man.
You all right?
Yeah.
Jar your teeth loose whenever we hit that bump.
No. Surprisingly not. Is that a knee slapper? I didn't get it.
That
It
was
went
a
over
knee
my
slapper.
head.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a knee slapper.
Oh. It's a Philip joke, is what it is.
No, I was just saying. I mean, that was hard enough to knock some teeth loose.
Yeah, probably. I'm just glad that the computer didn't bust me in the chops, because Philip probably would have had the computer flying towards him next.
He would have ripped off his shirt up there in the front seat.
Okay. We really want to go there.
Yeah. Hey, you've been gouging me all day, buddy. It's my turn.
No, I'm still not. We're still not equal on that one yet.
Oh, whatever. Whatever.
Light the back end of this car on fire real quick with some words.
You could with that gasoline smell.
Now we're jumping to you.
There we go. There's some lightning.
Yep, there's
All
another
right.
one too.
All right, let's see. Let's get our camera aimed at the right spot. That's the rain shaft, so we need to move to the right.
Right there. Which honestly, this camera looks better than that one right now because you got some spots on it.
iPhone battery is low. What is up? Look, there's some scud over there. Don't be telling me my iPhone battery is low. You're supposed to be charging, fool.
Look how low that is. Right.
Yeah, I know. Look, there's scud over there too. Yeah, boy, and that looks nice.
You know, I saw a Tacoma that looked like your old gray one the other day. Out storm chasing.
Mm-hmm.
Minus it didn't have the big.
Did it have a deer and a zero around it?
No, I wasn't gonna say that part, but
Hey, I would.
didn't have that big bumper on the front of it either.
That was a good bumper.
Yeah. I think it saved us, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Although that deer went.
Yep, he took flight.
Yeah.
He didn't even pay for tickets.
It's kind of like what we did earlier.
I know. We all came out of the seat.
Yeah.
I was like,
I went this way. The computer went that way. And every single cord that could have been connected was unconnected.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we need to get serious here for a minute. Wow, this thing is like two-step big time now.
Yeah.
I think that it's the Bremen exit. I'm pretty sure, but we need to take and get a good east-west road. We're not gonna have to go to west
Yeah.
to get on it, but we're gonna have to get an east road.
Yeah,
There's
we've
a
got-
gas station up here somewhere.
We've got Gate Road that goes east for a long ways, all
Okay.
the way to Dilworth,
All right.
which is
Man,
population of like 3.
yeah.
The
there's-
only concern that I have with this one is now it's all connecting with all of this stuff. So,
Well, that's all right.
but it is intensifying.
Remember, tail end Charlie and 3,000, 4,000 joules a cape. And you're getting a wall cloud there.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
With the sunset underneath it.
Yep. Man, dude, look at right here in front of us. Where's Gate coming up at? Pretty close. Gotta be.
Yeah. Gate or Brahman?
Huh?
Gate or Brahman?
Bremen? Bremen?
Bremen. Let's see. It is. Whoa.
Oh no. And that's the only place that we can turn around on.
Yep.
Stop the rattling.
Sorry.
No, you're good. But I'm scared. I'm very, very scared. Man, oh man, look at the clouds in front of us. That is scary.
And these clouds are screaming that way.
Yep.
I'm
Oh,
big
it's-
scared. I don't want to go.
Dude, look how low that face is right there. I mean, that's like jump up and touch me.
Definitely some greens and blues in here.
Yeah, we need to haul it back south
Yeah.
as fast as we can. Be watching for dirt and stuff out there. That thing's low enough, dude. Whoa!
That was close.
Yeah, that is definitely a
Wowee.
wowee.
My bad, Wowie.
I'll give you like a D on that one.
Man, smells sulfur.
I wonder why.
You smell that?
Yep. Wow.
Yeah! I like lightning
As long as it
because
don't,
it's very, very frightening.
as long as it don't strike us.
And we ain't got no rain.
Yeah. Got PTSD from the other day.
Golly. Oh!
We're about to be the highest point of contact here in just a second.
Golly.
So start praying now.
You know, Subaru, you're scared too. Man alive, dude. We've got to.
It got dark.
Quickly. take and face the camera and do backwards so that we can get that lightning.
And that 10 times worse.
Dude, that was close.
That was Texas.
Yeah.
And
I've
if you
been
think
there.
that was close,
I've been there, I know. I've almost got struck by lightning out there
Yeah.
by Orla, Texas.
it's always Texas.
It is.
But granted, it was very scarce of anything that was tall enough for it to strike.
What do we got going on over there? To the right. Scuddy rain clouds, I know
Yeah.
about. Hey, will you somebody check the stream just to make sure that we're still up and running? I think that we are, but. I have to put some rubber in there.
Might super glue it back first and then do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Still live, just in and out. Yeah, well, we had 1,000 gigawatts lightning bolt hit just a little while ago, so that is no wonder it's in and out.
Yeah.
Electricity affects all kinds of things, especially satellite signal.
Doc and Marty would have been very happy.
Yeah, they're right. That's preposterous.
Great Scott. 1.21 gigawatts.
And we hear crickets in the backseat.
Yep. Now we're both on you.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Or the Jeopardy song.
Uh-huh. I wonder what this looks like from a long ways away.
Yeah.
Wait, what do we got over here to the left? Wind towers. I thought it was dirt getting sucked up. I'm like, ah! Where'd all the lightning go?
You scared it away.
I guess. Cody says, what is that, Back to the Future? He don't even know. He's got a question mark.
You're right.
Now we're railing on Cody, too.
Yep.
What's it look like back there, mister?
Clouds.
Huh?
Clouds.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's not looking all that impressive on radar at the moment. All the lightning bolts are up north. What we got was a little quick stuff. It almost looks like that's somewhat slowly rotating.
Oh, it is. I mean, we got strong southeasterly flow right now, dude. Look at the inflow.
Yeah.
And it's getting a feeder band on it.
It's starting to get lower a little further back here.
Mm-hmm.
Want to
So
get off here?
I suggest that we get off here and then just point back to the west.
Sounds good to me.
Maybe, can we go about a mile east or a mile back west?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once we get on to 11,
Okay.
and then we've got a place to pull off in an open field.
Perfect. And people up there on that bridge.
Well, at least it's not the other one, because I think they would have needed a new pair of pants.
Right, right.
If they were still, you know,
Yeah.
Around.
Bottom of their feet hadn't got blown out.
yeah. Because that was no, you know, weak lightning.
Aaron trying to reach me on Zello.
Nope. Sure am not. It's kind of the least of the worries at the moment.
Well, is he saying that he's trying to reach you on Zella?
No, that was a question of Aaron trying to reach you. Oh, yeah, that was a statement, not a question. Well, maybe I don't want you to reach you. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on a minute. I am now.
You guys are focused on that severe storm at the moment, but there's some new development over in Woodward County and north of Shettig. So we need to keep an eye on.
Okay, thank you. I don't see what he's talking about. Oh, some little bitty blip.
Okay, so look at the backside of this cloud here. There's rotation right here in front of us,
Yeah.
dude. Look at the way the clouds are moving.
Mm-hmm. You just pull off right here, or want to keep going down to a
not,
dirt
not,
road?
not yet. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
If you smell what I'm stepping in.
yeah. I hope not, but
Oh, come on. Is this Tom Pastrami? No, it's Brandon Pennell.
if you want to take a left, we can.
That's all right. I'm
I
gonna
don't think
jack
you want
on
to.
his video.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, of course. Blocking the road. Just buzz by him on the right side.
Let's go up here and turn.
Pull the e-brake.
Whoa!
Couldn't be any worse than what's happened to the car so far.
That looks right there.
Oh, yeah, that's moving around quite a bit.
You know, the only bad part about that is
Hmm.
I can't do what I need to do.
Well, then face that way.
Car coming. Look at that movement right there. Look at the movement. That'll be alright right there, won't it?
Yep.
Look at that and look real quick.
As long as that car don't.
Look at that bowl right there.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I'll be like, what are you pointing at? I don't know.
Cloud?
It's a rain cloud. I thought that car turned around that went down that way. I was like, well, hurry. There's the lightning again. Goosebumps. I won't lie though, that lightning kind of did give me PTSD for a second there. I was like, well, and there's Tom Pastrano.
Tom Boston.
I think
You see
Tom.
You see that little funnel inside of there?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Right there.
Yeah, I think Tom Pastrano just pulled in behind Brandon.
Huh?
I think Tom Pastrano just pulled in behind Brandon.
Did he?
Yeah. I'm gonna get out and stretch your legs for a second.
Yeah.
Might as well. We'll be right back, people.
After these messages.
Try not to die.
that big bump. I was
Yeah.
like, oh no, I just tore my whole camera.
That would be bad. I mean, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't because we did, so.
Oh, come on.
They went to the moon and we went to Mars.
Yeah, well. You know what? At least you can't say that we don't provide an exciting ride.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
All right, so we're kind of, sort of, still in the game here. She bounce. She bounce.
I'm trying.
Cody said you just blocked the road. News 9 special there.
News 9 did it first.
That's right.
They told us it was okay.
Or maybe that's what he was referring to, not us.
Oh.
I don't know exactly where he was headed with that, but
Oh yeah, he said yes. Let's just block the road. News 9 special right there.
okay. So, what was he saying about out west?
It's all died off pretty much.
Yeah, well, that one out there is still going pretty strong. So this is kind of hooking around. Do we want to go up here maybe like to 177 and then go straight south?
To Kildare or Blackwell?
Go to Blackwell and then drop south.
That, or we could go to
Over to
Kildare, drop south, go through Ponca City.
Yeah, we could do that.
We'd be out a little more out in front of this thing.
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't think. Well, I'll just keep my negativity to myself.
Come on now.
No. I'll speak enough negative today. I think I'll just stop.
Aaron's fault.
Yep, it's all my fault. Blame me.
That's right, Aaron. How come
Yeah.
you didn't see that big ditch?
Yeah. Right. You guys see how,
I'm going to take the roof cam off.
should have put Colt in the front seat. That would have been his fault.
I know, right?
Well, see, I would have seen it. So.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
I think you're going to be the one in the
Aaron
ditch.
just tapped me. He's like, okay, that was the tap that says kick him out now.
Yep. You're fired.
I think we're all
Again.
I think we're all getting kicked out of the car just because the car's been set by
No,
itself.
I'm going to stay right here.
I'm going to take it and turn that up a little bit because I'm getting kind of chilly. My arm's like froze over here on the left side. Yeah, buddy.
Is that necessary? No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I
Was that
wasn't
the
asking
police?
for your 2 cents.
It doesn't look cool.
Was that the police department?
I don't know what it was. It was either that or the road department, but they're
Maybe.
now that they have reds and blues.
Yeah, true that. Okay, so what is going on with our storm here?
It's windy.
Yeah, if we get over, like, east of Blackwell. Says that it's still 78 degrees outside.
Yeah. Felt like it was in like the low 70s where we were just at.
I know, right?
But-
Jacket weather.
Yeah. That's the one thing I'm kind of ready for again. Like fall.
Fall season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty there.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the trees changing and stuff like that. I love it.
Hopefully.
Yeah, as much water as we got, we might have a really decent fall this year.
As long as the winter,
As long as,
as long as the summer doesn't get too
cooperates,
hot.
I used to live in this town too. I won't show you where though,
Okay.
because we'd have to go down that way.
I was like, is it that bad or something?
No.
Philip used to live in the ghetto.
And actually, this street right here, about the fourth house up on the right-hand side,
2, 3, 4.
we used to live there too. I was in Korea, and my kids and my wife lived there.
Gotcha.
My parents would come up and see him, take him all kinds of places. We used to eat at that Pizza Hut all the time. Which, speaking of which, it is about that time.
Philip's tummy's rumbling.
Starting to get a whole nod in my backbone.
There you go. Not even going to ask you about that one.
Ford Ranger. Stick shift.
Oh.
Ford Ranger. Oklahoma edition Ford Ranger as well. D6.
Does that make it better?
Actually, it really did. Because it had some special features.
Was it that it could fly into the sky?
No,
Oh.
it was two-wheel drive, but man, that thing could climb rocks like crazy. We
Yeah.
took it out in the desert.
Ford Rangers are pretty stout.
And it was a 6-speed transmission. So,
Do me a favor.
Yes.
On my camera, the closest knob to the very bottom of it. Coming
Uh-oh.
What?
Big knob.
little data issue.
The big knob.
It should be like right underneath, and it should let the camera loose. So be careful when you're doing that. Cool. Thank you. You're learning. Let's see if this battery has any life to it. My guess is going to be a no.
We might be able to get up here.
94%. I'll take that.
Might be able to get up here and get some lightning shots.
Now, if only the lightning was like it was in Texas the other day, where it was striking those wind turbines, that'd be some,
Yeah, turbines.
be some good pictures. Nobody said you could yawn.
Alright.
That's right. No napping, mister. No nap during a storm chase.
That whole job safety thing that you were talking about the other day is
Right,
really,
right.
really paper thin right now.
So we got some really strong southeasterly winds right now.
There's a lightning again.
Actually, they may not be.
No, just look at the
They're
flag.
north.
Yeah, the temperatures dropped too.
Yep. Outflow winds.
Very outflow.
Pretty storm
Wow.
structure though.
That was a good CG strike.
You know, it'd be really good.
Is it we could get some of those?
Get over here by the lake where the water is and get,
Oh,
some,
get some-
shots off of the water.
You could. My lens is
With
too.
some crawler lightning.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Or some branch bolts.
Yep.
I
The
don't
bad
know.
part about it is you ain't gonna get nothing like that over there at the lake unless you
Yeah.
had someplace open,
Right.
because everything else is trees.
I don't know if I'll be able to top my pictures from the other day for a while.
was ones that I got over there at home looking east toward Guthrie on that August just storm. Unless there's another storm that happens exactly like that.
Yeah, good time frame here later on, but yeah,
Man.
that's if any of these storms make it down over that way. Right now, the biggest part of the storms are off to the north and east by just a little bit. Ooh.
Whoa, man.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get out and get them set up. Golly.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get off here for just a little bit so I can get some pictures. All right, I'll let you know something here in just a bit.
The cows are scared.
All right. Bye.
Don't blame them.
They should be. Now they're pooping themselves.